maybe some country scenes. John really liked those. Oh yeah, he really liked the country. He talked about going camping. You know, he used to make videos of camping when he was out camping. Wow, we're gonna miss John, but so were a lot of people. Yes, it's very sad. He got sick, and I don't know exactly what it was. Is some kind of infection, I think. Yeah, you better take care of yourself. Oh, I will. I will. And I think John tried to. It was one of those things that just kind of went from a little thing to a big thing. Yeah, I don't know. We just don't know, do we? Well, we don't really have to know exactly. We just need to think and pray for his family and his wife and all his YouTube friends who are going to miss him very much, including us. That's right. Good night, John. Good night, John. Rest well. That was special. Thank you. And to all of you who are missing John, we're with you. And God bless. I do need to finish reading this chapter 5 of the search. And I hope, if I can, I'll get it all finished tonight. This turned out to be kind of a long chapter. Anyway, if you remember from last time, Service, or Vida is her real name, was comforting Sheridan after Catch's latest really nasty mind trip that he pulled on her. And he acted like it should be a good thing, but I mean, that would mix anybody up. So, they've been talking about it, and then Vida, she smiled at Sheridan, redirecting her friend's thoughts. You know what? You should explore a meadow outside. You will love it. It will help you refocus. Wow. That's a sidestep if I ever heard one, but it seems like the best offer I've had so far. Sheridan waved her hand over her head, making one thing at a time. I need to analyze what you just said. Then we can talk about pretty meadows. The researcher in Sheridan took over. First, you have all been holding back about Hidden. I'm asking why. We are revealing Hidden a little at a time. We aren't holding back so much as we are teaching slowly. Vida's explaining. It's like one of your classes. You can't teach the end of the textbook first and expect your student to understand, right? Sheridan shook her head and gave a loud sigh. Okay, so you are telling me that I am here to learn something about Hidden. Yes, but also about yourself, dear. I think I was better off in oblivion after I fainted. Sheridan's frustration was like an itch inside a wound. Let's leave that for now and go on. Sheridan pursued Vida's lead. You say Hidden is a place that is in between life and dream. So am I semi-comatose? Am I dead? How do I interpret that? Vida took Sheridan's hand in her own. You are not asleep, dear. You are very much alive. That probably wasn't the best analogy, but I simply don't know how else to say it. Why not just tell me where or what hidden is? Honey, it's like I just said about your college class. You have to explore and take the information in as you discover it. Okay. Sheridan threw her hands up in a mock surrender, letting out a long sigh again. That will have to do, at least for now. My mind isn't processing this information very well yet. You say there is a meadow I should see outside of town? Sheridan sighed in surrender. Oh, yes. It is one of the most peaceful places. You will love it. I'm not going to tell any more because I want you to see for yourself. Vida became animated. I've never seen a meadow quite like it. It's got a whoops. She put her hand over her mouth and chuckled. I almost let something out of the bag. Vida, you are teasing me now. I can't resist a good puzzle. Sheridan's exasperation gave her a steam vent for her smoldering agitation. Okay, maybe the fresh air and a change of scene will do me good. Hidden is small enough to be almost claustrophobic. Vida smiled. You will go tomorrow. I'll fix a lunch and send you on your way, although there is enough fruit to eat. You probably won't eat the lunch. Catch said he gave you an old map. It should be on there, but it's not hard to find. Just follow the path out the other end of the town. Vida's enthusiasm was catching. I'm actually feeling a whole lot better. Thank you, Vida. Sheridan lied. That's a date, then? That's a date. Tomorrow about lunchtime. Sheridan was feeling better after all. Vida spat in her hand and held it out to Sheridan. Come on, it's a promise. Sheridan spat on her own hand and shook Vida's. Thank goodness it was only a few wet sprinkles of saliva. Sheridan was ready to wash her hands. Me too, and I'm not even doing it. I haven't done that since my sister and I were little, Sheridan said as she pulled a tissue from a box by the bed and wiped her hand. She handed the tissue to Vida. Sometimes it's good to be a kid. Vida laughed. As soon as I make you that sandwich. I'm service again. Vida bounced off the bed and walked out of the room with an equally bouncy step. Sheridan chuckled. Then the questions from which her mind had a temporary rest came flooding back. Vida, Sheridan called after her friend, I really am anxious to get back to Lincoln. Now that I've talked to Michael, I want to see my real home again. I know that isn't it beyond that door. I don't know how Catch or whoever managed that stunt. I just want to go home. Vida hurried back to Sheridan, pulling her into a tight hug. Well, the way is blocked right now, but it may open up soon. Shepard will be here. I know he's looking forward to seeing you. He will be able to help you more. I keep hearing about this Shepard. Is he the mayor or something? Yes, I guess in a kind of like a mayor, a sheriff, a sage, and lots of things. Oh, just wait until you meet him, Sheridan. You will find out he is a very best friend to have. Vida's in love. that's the last shot I thought Sheridan had in that chapter, and that's finally it. So. Oh. So we finally finished chapter 5. Went faster than I thought, but I do hope everybody's having some good Christmas preparations. I just watched John Bennett do a Christmas angel, and it was beautiful. And he made it as an ornament to put on his tree. Cute as could be, and I could see there were other ornaments that he had made on there. So I thought, man, he must have a fun tree. So, you ready to say goodnight? Good night. Already? Well, sure. We only have so much time. Can we sing something different? Like what? Something cheery. Like what? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Well, that was fun. Night all. You know what? Don't go up so fast. You know what's funny about that song? What? I used to drive Joe crazy every Christmas Eve when the kids were young. We would go out and drive around town looking at Christmas lights. And I'd get him to singing Jingle Bells. And he was just, he'd be sitting there, oh, not this again. Good night, everybody. And I hope you're having a good, oh, we're not all having good weather. What can I say? Just God bless you all. Love you. Mwah, mwah.